stay fly.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Adrian Nyce. Welcome to another episode of Mouthin Out. Right now, I'm here with
Jackiie LA.
Jackiie LA in the building. Yes, thank you for joining. I've been in contact with you. I've been waiting for this interview because on the East Coast, I've been tapped in with you.
Yeah.
You, your movement, your whole thing.
Yeah.
You doing it.
Thank you.
So let's just get a little background before we actually get into kind of what you do,
Okay.
all this and that. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Los Angeles. Jackiie LA. It's kind of where the name came from. But I lived like all over. You know, growing up as a child, we like lived here, we lived there. You know what I mean? So I just was like Jackiie LA. I lived all around and I'm from LA, Los Angeles County.
What part of LA?
I lived all around LA. I grew up in the
Gotcha.
jungles. I lived in Inglewood. I lived in Culver
Jungles,
City.
okay.
I lived everywhere, like
Okay.
all throughout LA growing up as a child.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Have you lived any other places besides like I guess California, the California area? What other places have you
Yeah,
or experienced
I lived on the East Coast for like 5.5 years.
in
New York.
New York?
Yeah.
Okay, so living in New York and then living in Cali or LA, majority of your life, what are the differences that you see? Because those are the two biggest, industry cities, I
Right.
would say.
New York has a different type of energy.
Definitely.
I feel like I grew up in New York.
Hmm.
Like meaning like I thought I was grown.
Found
right?
yourself. Type.
Yeah, like I really had to grow up when I lived in New York. It's just a pace of a hustle and bustle. And I realized like that's naturally in me. Like I move fast. Like I'm like, come on. So when I moved there, I kind of blended in. It wasn't like, oh, she's not, people knew that I wasn't from there when I started talking and stuff and the way I dressed. But other than that, it's like, as far as the pace, I was with it.
Nah, you right about that? Because you said
Yeah.
you just got off the plane straight here, about to do a
Come
couple
on.
more interviews after this.
Come on, I ain't had no sleep,
we
y'all.
working.
Yeah, it feel, you know what? Sometimes you be tired, but it actually feels good. Like, when you in your midst of just working, it feels good. You don't even think about nothing else but just working.
So let's do a quick resume check real quick. Just kind of what on the resume, if you, were in a job interview or just reading off your resume, highlights, what would you say? What would, just so the audience knows about you and what you've done so far?
I've done a lot. Like, I started off, like, I didn't really know. I just knew I was going to be in entertainment. Like, from high school, like, from growing up, from as a kid on up, I just knew I was going to be in entertainment. I always gravitated to artists or whatever it was, but I started doing photography, wardrobe styling.
Wow.
I was doing hair. And then when I was about like 19, I believe 18 or 19, I worked on Melrose at Urban Outfitters. So I would run into a lot of different artists and network. And then I got recruited for a high-end store actually on Robertson. And then I was like working the showroom. So I was like doing a lot of styling.
Wow.
With different people.
Yeah.
Started with sales, but then sometimes I'll be on the showroom. And it just that's where it started going. And then dating different people. And you know what I'm saying? But and then when I moved to New York, I was on the Party and Bullshit show with Jack Thriller. I was one of his Jackie's Angels as a co-host. And we had all different type of people coming through there, you name it. Like all different types of celebrities come through and we would interview them. And I would go on the outside with my mic and do a side interview. For LA in the streets.
Get it in.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, you said LA in the streets?
LA in the streets.
Let's talk about that. What is that? That's your show, correct?
LA in the streets is my platform. I have 2 shows. I have
Okay.
Streets Talk and Entertainment Therapy.
Okay.
Yeah, but LA in the streets is my platform. It's where you get to get connected with the artists and the playmakers with true, authentic, and raw stories and just pure dope content, because I was always out in the field. Like I would run up on people. Like, hey, what's up? Let me get a drop. Like, give me a drop. Like, I was very aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, I was always aggressive.
That's that New York. You kind of
Come
found
on.
bringing it back over.
Yeah, I used to be very aggressive, and sometimes I got turned down. It didn't make me stop, though.
What, so when you run up to somebody and just like, yo, can I get a drop, et cetera, what are they thinking? What are their reactions? How does that?
It depends the environment. Now, if I'm in an environment where that's okay to do it, then it's different. But I didn't have people turn. 2 Chainz turned me down before.
2 Chainz, come on, 2 Chainz.
He sure did. His
One of my
guard like
favorite
knocked
rappers.
my camera down, like move. I was like,
Damn.
oh, okay. But it was at like what was it, a game? I think it was some concert. I don't know, but we was all back there, whatever. But that was a person that turned me down. Out of everybody was cool. I didn't. Yeah.
Give me some name drops of just some interviews that you've gotten over the years.
Some interviews that I've done.
Yeah.
I got drops with Cardi B,
Mm,
Quavo,
mm,
Filthy Rich.
mm,
Got a drop with Mozzie.
mm.
It's a lot. Honestly, like I'm no cap. It's a lot. I didn't interview I got a drop with Jim Jones before. It's a lot of content that I don't even have out.
Yeah.
I don't even think I know where it's
on.
at. You know, I was all over the place. But yeah.
Okay. So what about in your household? What was your household like? What was it like growing up for you? Just your parents and everything like
Have
that.
you ever seen Shameless
I have
on
not.
Netflix?
I have not. I'm
Okay, for
sorry.
you guys out there that seen Shameless, that's how I grew up. Very dysfunctional.
Oh,
Yeah, it was very dysfunctional and unstable.
interesting.
Yeah, like I don't even know
How
I'm
so? Just give me
loving.
like brief.
What do you mean?
Like dysfunctional. What was dysfunctional?
Dysfunctional
Was it?
meaning I'm 5 years old or cooking my own food and taking myself to
Got you.
school, taking the city buses and my other brothers and sisters, we all taking care of each other, watching each other. Just
Mhm.
it was very unstable, like very dysfunctional,
Mhm.
you know. But I mean, look,
What
we did it.
was it? Your mom and your dad in the household?
No,
Mom.
Papa was a Rolling Stone. Nah, my dad was there, but
Okay.
he you know, I don't know. Honestly, my mom did what she had to do, but I just know when it's time for me to raise my kids, I know what to do. You know
Got
what
you.
I'm saying?
Got you. No. I
But
only
I'm
brought.
grateful.
No, I only brought that up to kind of just see, like, do you think that had some play into kind of the direction that you went as far as like into the entertainment world or just all that type of stuff? Like,
Mhm.
go ahead.
Yeah, very much so. I believe the way I was raised, and especially with us moving a lot,
Yeah.
I was bicultural. I was able to communicate and adapt to different environments, and I never really got attached to nothing,
Mm,
you know. But it kind of like as I got older, I would get attached to shit because I'm so used to this and then not that. You know, it's like having it and then it's not there. So then it's like when
Yeah.
I have relationships with people, I'll be like so attached. Like, don't leave me. But now I'm like detached from everything.
detached from everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's hop into our first segment. Do you know what an elevator pitch is?
An elevator pitch.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of like when you're pitching something like
Yep.
an idea or
Yep.
show. Yeah.
Like Shark Tank. Think
Yeah,
Shark
yeah.
Tank. So, okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to paint a scenario. Okay.
Okay.
And within that scenario, I'm going to have you pitch to the people in that scenario, and you're going to pitch why they should tap into your platform, tap into your shows. Okay.
Okay.
And you have 1 minute to do so.
Ooh.
1 minute
Okay. This is
to
fun.
talk to these people, tell them why they should tap in with you.
Just me in general or my
Your platform. Your
Okay.
platform.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? So here's a scenario.
Okay.
All right. So we're in this big corporate building. Big corporate building. Official looking
corporate?
motherfucker.
I cuss too much to be in a corporate office, but go ahead.
Look, we can cuss. It's cool.
Okay.
So big corporate building. We're at the top floor. We're getting on this elevator.
Hmm.
Who's in this elevator? I'm in this elevator. You're in this elevator. We got big network execs in this elevator, like Revolt's in there. We got who else? We got Viceland in there. We got Complex. We got BT. We got
Right.
all these big network execs in there. Why should they? You have 1 minute
Okay.
while we're on this elevator to tell them, pitch to them why they should fuck with you and your platform.
So should I introduce myself?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
All right, let's get it.
And go.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Jackiie LA. I am the host and the CEO of LA in the Streets. I host 2 dope shows, Street Talks and Entertainment Therapy. Why people should tap in with me? I'm what the entertainment industry is missing. I have a pure, raw, energetic vibration that delivers and connects universally with the entire world. All my content is raw, it's pure, and it's authentic. It's nothing like me. And everything that I deliver, you're going to feel it. You're going to remember it, and you're never going to forget it.
Okay.
Period.
Period.
Now tap in.
Now tap in. Just in case someone does come across this interview from a network and they do want to tap in with you, what's your social media so they can tap in?
Right. My personal IG is at the real Jackiie LA with 2 eyes, and you can also go to LA in the Streets. That's the foundation page, LAINTHESTREETZ, and then entertainment therapy _, and then LAinthestreets.com. Period. That's where all that content. I upload all my content there.
Make sure y'all tap in with her. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, I have a lot of interviews up. I just dropped the interview with Big Sad 1900. I just did an interview with DW Flame. I got 3 interviews today. I can't tell y'all about that. I got some big stuff, and I'm about to drop an interview with BG Knockout.
Woo.
Later today. It should be up on LAinthestreets.com.
So I'm from the Carolinas. I'm from South Carolina, North Carolina. So me being from there, I know who's popping in the South. I know who's popping on the East Coast. So kind of tell me who's popping in Cali. Not besides like the mainstream, cliche type people.
I mean, in Cali right now, we in our bag. The West Coast is in its bag right now. Like, we have a variety of different artists out here. We have I like Simba. We got Big Sad.
Okay.
We got Blast. Blast is taking Blast is doing his thing. It's DW's doing his thing. Savvy Third, Free Savvy Third. He's been doing his thing. I just feel like it's a lot of artists that's really making noise. And then Jason Cash is another artist.
Jason Cash.
It's so many artists. And then we got the females.
Give me some females.
So the females is the Two Tone Twins, 2 Latin chicks from Orange County. I love them.
Okay.
We got Ash Bash. She's dope. La Brea. She's dope. Marine Big Bags. Y'all check out her too. It's just a variety of different artists that I feel like people need to tap in.
If you had to select one that you would put your money on to say is next to blow mainstream wise, who would it be?
I would say Blast, but he already on that elevator.
Yeah, I would say.
I'm gonna say Big Sad 1900.
Big Sad 1900.
Yeah, you got to check out. He just dropped a project too called Until Then. It's fire, song for song.
He raps.
Yeah, he raps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like rapping or is it like melodic rap?
He's like a street poet.
Okay.
I'm talking about if you can hear it, you can feel it. You feel me? So you got to check that out too.
Say it one more time.
If you can hear it, you can feel it. Check Until Then out now.
Name?
Big Sad 1900. My bad, y'all.
Big Sad 1900. Yeah. Y'all go check him out. I'm gonna definitely do my research. Thank you for plugging him. Okay. So what's next for you? So we got your platforms. We got your interviews that you about to drop. What's next for you? Like short term or long term?
Wherever God takes me. I'm just honestly, I'm allowing God to use me. Yes. I'm talking about to the highest extent. I know a lot of people will be scared to let God use them. And I noticed when I start letting him use me, it may be a struggle here and there, but when you have faith, you're going to get through any obstacle, any door. Can't nobody close a door on you. You breaking down shit. You feel me? He gonna show out with you if you let him use you. If you let him use you, he gonna show out with you.
Shit, y'all better take note. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
He said, "Goddamn, you know what I'm saying?"
That's dope. So, I mean, but do you have like goals? Do you have like an end goal? I guess for you, it doesn't have to be for your platforms. Just you in general. Like, do you want?
Honestly, it's just.
Is it
being
100%? Is it a show on the network? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
my shows is about to get picked up. Entertainment therapy is going to get picked up. Street Talk is going to get picked up. Okay. I'm going to be getting a Grammy very soon. I'm going to be getting the Oscars very soon. Like, I'm getting all of that. My name is already written on the plaques. You feel me? Hey. I produce. Okay. I produce all my shows. I used to produce another show called The Playlist LA. I'm behind the scenes.
We've heard of that. We're familiar with that.
Yeah.
Kalisha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was executive producer for that show.
Okay.
I'm behind a lot of different projects. I didn't directed music videos. Come on. I can keep going.
I think that's actually how I found out about you. Was through The Playlist LA. I was checking out the platform and I was like, okay, this looks pretty good. I was like, so who's behind it? And then I saw your name. That's when I probably had reached out to you. I was like, okay,
hey now, say now.
You,
Appreciate you.
And then Kalisha, I think she came over to the South for one of her concerts, and then I think we tapped in with her or whatever. But that was a dope show.
Yeah.
What's it like working on a? I don't know how big the budget was on there, but it looked pretty nice. I
mean, we put that together.
Yeah. What's it like working with a team that's all focused on the same goal to make something come out?
I believe
because there's some big artists on that platform.
Yeah,
Very big.
I just believe it's like everybody know their position and their role and what they're supposed to be doing. It'll go afloat, and as well as knowing how to take on different positions when
Mm.
you're put in that situation.
So
Like,
not just being so set in one,
yeah, you
but
gotta
being able to, I guess,
know how to
adapt.
maneuver. I believe in life. Like, you might be put in a lot of different situations, but you need to know how to handle any situation. You know,
Mm.
you can't, even though we sometimes we good and we got strengths at one thing, but you need to make sure that if this occur, how you gonna handle it?
Mm.
So yeah, I think that's what makes successful teams is when everybody's willing to play whatever role they gotta play to make sure everybody win.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now I have this segment. So have you been seeing online where they have like the Mount Rushmore thing at all or anything like that? No.
No.
Okay. So look. So I had this idea and then I just started seeing it online or whatever. So this is a segment, Mount Rushmore. So if you had a chance to put anybody on your Mount Rushmore, we're gonna specifically talk about music artists.
Okay.
Who would your 4 Mount Rushmore people be? They get their head carved in the stone. They're there. Monumental moment. Who are going to be your 4 people to go into your Mount Rushmore?
Russ,
Russ.
Big Sean.
Ooh, wait. So Russ. Why Russ?
Russ talks that shit. Okay, he's just
Put you
on.
on game.
He's just letting people know, like, just accept yourself. Fuck
For real.
everybody. Just love on yourself. And I'm really big on that. And I feel like whether he knows it or not, or he probably knows, he pushes a lot of mental health, like to help people get their mental right. You know what I'm saying? I respect that about him a lot because he's young. Russ is
Yeah,
young,
he is. Yeah.
and he's successful, and he has a voice, and he's using his voice not just for himself but for the people.
Okay. Number
Yeah,
2.
Russ, holla at me later. I'm just kidding.
Number 2.
Big Sean.
Big Sean. Also another favorite
Big
artist
Sean
of
is
mine.
just dope all around. He's spiritually there. He's
Spit.
really aligned. Like he just knows.
Russ, Big Sean. 2 more.
2 more. It doesn't matter like the level caliber.
Doesn't matter the level. Just as long as they're in the music and you
Savvy Third.
Savvy Third. Why?
Savvy Third reminds me of he's just a dope overall artist from Long Beach, and he just give me Tupac vibes sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like he's just dope overall. I could feel his pain in a lot of his music, and I think a lot of other people can feel it.
That's
and
good.
then,
and last but not least, who is the last face to go on Mount Rushmore?
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle. Woo! Okay, that's a good one. Why Nipsey Hussle?
I mean, what do you mean? Why Nipsey Hussle? Nipsey Hussle changed my life.
Yeah.
When he went to the other side of the world, you know what I'm saying? I like had to elevate tremendously. Like he got me into really wanting to read books and just really care and pay attention to really what's going on and knowing that we really do have the power.
That's a fact.
And we gotta unlock that shit.
What? How? I mean, how big do you think his death was? You know, I don't want to say it like that.
International, universal. Yeah. Nipsey. See, this is one thing you got to realize. It don't matter how many followers you got. It don't matter if it's about what you do and how you affect people or change people. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people who probably only got 100 followers, but they can get to a lot of people. You know, in a way. Nipsey had that power and effect to really change lives, and people can feel it. Everybody, it's a lot of famous people that pass on, and they don't shift like that. Nipsey made a shift. Kobe made a shift. Michael Jackson made a shift. There's certain people that make shifts.
I remember when he died. So I was out here 2019. Everybody's car, literally everybody's car, was playing his music. It was ridiculous. And then you see all the flowers. You see everybody in the streets just going crazy. I've never seen nothing like that. That was crazy.
He's the GOAT. Nipsey was art. It's like he's a prophet for sure. Nipsey, yeah, he was something different. Very special. Very special.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, if you had to choose between Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole, who would you choose? Who's better?
I wouldn't want to say who's better.
Okay.
I just feel like they are both very talented and they both have different things to deliver because J. Cole, he kind of they both spit conscious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't even pick. I'm gonna say both.
You gotta choose. We gotta choose. We gotta put our money on one horse. Who's it gonna be?
So I'll probably say Kendrick. I don't know. I
Is it
think
because
J.
he's from
Cole.
the? Is it?
No.
They too close, right?
Yeah, it's too close. They both very dope artists. Don't try to do me.
Yeah.
He trying to do me right now. I love Kendrick and I love J. Cole.
Okay. All right. So I have this segment called "Box of Unanswered Questions." So we're going to test your mental.
Oh
okay?
shit! Here you go. Motherfucker ain't slept all day. I don't know.
So box of unanswered questions. So I don't have a box, but we're going to pretend that there's a box right here.
Right.
Okay. So we have this box. I'm going to hand you the box. You're going to take the box and you're going to shake up the box. Okay. We're shaking up the box. Shake, shake, shake. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You can set the box back down. So we're going to dig in and we're going to pull out a question.
Okay.
All right. We pulled out the question. Now you're going to hand me the question. Okay. See, a lot of people look at the question and they have to put it back in.
Right.
You ain't even look.
Right. Go ahead. Come on.
Okay, first question from the box of unanswered questions. This is a controversial topic. A lot of people have weighed in on it. A lot of celebrities, a lot of people. Okay. Now we're going to get your opinion. Is the earth flat or round?
I think it's flat.
You think it's flat?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Give me a reason. You got to give me a reason.
I think it's maybe
flat.
it is
We got
round.
a flat earther. You think it's round?
He said we got a flat earther.
Flat earther. That's what they call them, flat earthers.
I don't know. I feel like the ocean is just unlimited. Like okay, if it was round, then you keep going to the sea, and then your damn shit a turn. You would know.
Interesting.
But then the earth rotates. Yeah, shit. Yeah. I don't know. They didn't create all kind of shit.
Flat,
I don't know
round.
what to believe.
Flat, round. Flat.
Say round.
Round? So
Yeah.
we're going round now.
Yeah, round.
Why is it round? Why can't it be flat? It could just be like
because
this.
then I feel like the sun disappears and it rotates. So it has to. It has to be round.
What if the sun rotates around us and they lie to us?
Shit. Hey, they lie to us about everything. Shit. I really don't know. Maybe Earth ain't Earth. I don't know. Shit.
Damn, you just blew my
Come
mind.
on.
Maybe Earth isn't Earth. Woo. Okay.
Come on, we could be in Pluto.
But you going with Earth round?
Yeah, I'll say round.
I agree with you 100%. Fuck all you flat earthers. I don't believe that shit.
Crazy.
All right, we back in the box. We shaking the box up. Shake, shake,
shake.
shake. All right, put it back down. Give me a question. Boom.
Look,
Oh,
okay,
she
here
looked
you
at
go.
it. Okay. All right, next question. Okay.
You funny.
Here's the next question. So why on airplanes do they have flotation vests but not parachutes?
Because they know they going in the water. They just hoping that 9 out of 10 they land in the motherfucking water and you got to float. They not expecting to land
but
on
why
land.
not a parachute where you could just jump out the plane? Everybody jumps, just pull the cord, boom.
Because you don't know how that plane is probably going down. What if, I don't know. What if you ain't got time to like pull, you know what I mean? Like that seems more harder to try to pull some shit. And you just don't know.
So we just gonna wait, see if we survive the crash.
But it's dangerous. Think about it. A parachute pops out and the plane is still tumbling. You get wrapped up into the damn plane.
Well, you just jump out, wait. If you have time to wait, I guess.
Yeah, shit. I don't know.
So we wait in the crash.
I don't even like to think about that shit. When I'm on planes, I just be like, all right, guys.
And then what if there's no water around?
Then you better pray. That's why y'all need to pray.
Are you a big believer in God?
I believe in God. Yes, I do.
That's what's up. Have people like tried to challenge your faith or anything like that before? Or just like, why do you believe in God? Like, it's that type stuff? No? I know that's a weird question. But
nah, it's happened. People try to challenge your faith every day by testing you, hoping you don't, you know what I'm saying? Just because I'm a believer and I work on peace and I meditate don't mean I'll pop the fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
For real,
Shit. Y'all better know something. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just curious. All right, last question. Box of unanswered questions. We shaking it up. Shake, shake, shake. Boom. Let's put it back down. We grab the last question. Okay, here we go. Do you know what a parkway is?
A Parkway?
Yeah.
Like a street or
Yep,
something? Yeah,
yep,
a street. Yeah.
Yes, so it's not quite a highway and it's
Yeah.
not quite a street, but it's just a parkway. Some say it leads up to a park, but it's just a
Right.
parkway.
Okay.
So we know it's a road, basically.
Right.
Okay, that's not the question, but okay.
Okay.
Parkway. Why do we drive on parkways but park in driveways?
I don't know. That I
Take
don't
a
know.
swing at it. Take a little
Why do we drive on
parkways
parkways?
but park in driveways?
Because parkways aren't meant for you to drive. I mean, park on.
Hmm.
Maybe it's not meant. It's not meant. The name ain't got nothing to do with what it's meant for. You know, sometimes names have double meanings.
Okay, if we had a little bell right here, I'd be like, ding, ding, ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's actually a pretty smart answer. A lot of people just, they don't know what the fuck
They
to say.
don't-
Or they say some dumb shit. I don't know.
Right.
That was a good question. Okay. All right. Box and answer questions. I want to know more about like how you got into developing your type of shows. Like what made you,
Well, for the Streets Talk one, that was kind of like I've been doing interviews before I actually got the name Streets Talk. So I was just doing interviews and just up under LA in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Then I was doing interviews for other people's platforms, and then I was behind the scenes on the playlist LA. You know, just all this.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just having the experience of dibbling and dabbling in all these different shows, and I was just like, okay, it's time for me to do mine. You know, and I thought LA in the streets, okay, streets, let me talk. The streets talk. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to have a show for people to come on here and talk.
Was it hard finding a name? Like, were you worried about other people having a name?
Nah, because so I spell streets. It's Streets Talk. There is Street Talk Radio. Mine is Streets Talk.
Streets with a Z?
It's a Z, yeah, but
Okay.
it's Streets Talk, and then I didn't see Street Talk.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, I don't care.
And your the other show,
Entertainment Therapy. That's a new show I just started.
Entertainment Therapy.
Yeah.
What is that about? And then how did the concept come about?
Honestly, it came about because I was going through my process of healing, which I'm still going through a process of healing, but I started incorporating meditation into my everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, why not? Like, I start seeing how much it helped me, like with depression, anxiety, help my mental, just all of that. I was like, this might be what I can offer. Not might be, but this is what I can offer to the entertainers. Still tap in with the rappers and people in entertainment, but help them get centered, because a lot of people have anxiety and they have all these different traumas that they don't heal from.
Facts.
And it's like people in entertainment, they don't have a panel to tell you when you jump in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? For every other thing, like when you go to the job, there's something to tell you how this job description is.
Sure.
They don't tell you like the shit that comes with being an entrepreneur and chasing your dreams. Entertainment Therapy is going to help people get centered and understand how to cope with what they're doing.
So with you being in the industry, you kind of, you're not an artist, but you kind of see behind the scenes, and you probably see a lot of stuff that the
I'm
artists.
a gift to earth.
You are a star, a gift, everything.
Definitely, I'm a star.
But
I don't like to be boxed in. Don't do it.
Okay. So you could be an artist, but
I'm an all-around entertainer.
What-
I'm an artist because I create.
well, what I'm saying is,
I rap. I did music before.
with you seeing a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that artists may not see because they're focused on music or whatever. So what advice can you give to them to kind of like, how do they get on? Like, how do they take their career to the next level? What's just some tips?
Be yourself.
Okay.
Be yourself. Love yourself. Accept yourself. If you got that, ain't nobody else got that. So how could you lose? How could you lose?
Be yourself. What? Okay. Be yourself. I'll accept it.
Nah, it's just the truth. Like,
that's true.
nobody can be another you.
That's true. That is
so
100% true.
how could you lose if you are being 100% yourself? You can't lose.
Okay. So we have our last segment called One Piece of Advice, even though you just gave a piece of advice.
Okay.
One piece of advice. So now I want you to I'll ask a couple. Give one piece of advice to a person wanting to start their own interview platform type of thing.
Just get you a mic, get you some equipment, and learn how to edit. And it's not gonna be all that easy in the beginning. Sometimes you're gonna have problems with audio, all of that. Even with my shows, I still be having shit that I gotta work on, but it's all a part of the process. And just do it. Just do it. Yeah, just do it.
Okay. Next, give one piece of advice. One piece of advice to the world as a whole. Give one piece of advice to the entire world as a whole.
Love yourself, heal, and unlock your power.
Love yourself, heal, and
Unlock your power. Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta heal.
So
We got powers. But the only way you can heal is if you start to love yourself more. Then you can start to heal. And when you start healing, you start unlocking your power.
Unlocking your power.
You dig?
Okay. And then last but not least, one piece of advice to 21-year-old you. 21-year-old you, give one piece of advice to her. Where was she? What was she doing? Give one piece of advice to you.
You don't have to do too much. You already got it.
Elaborate a little more, like
I've been that light. I've been that beam of ray of energy that walks in any room. I've been that. I never had to do too much or try to fit in or do, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes in this game you can get lost in what they think is right, what they want you to do, how they tell you should act. I was always a bubbly person, and every time I walk around, people, oh, you should calm down. Oh, you doing too much. Da, da, da. Nah, I was being me, and when y'all was telling me to calm down, I wasn't being me. And then I get built into and thinking I'm not, I'm not enough. Fuck that. Walk in that room, take that motherfucking light, do what you do, and don't not be yourself. Like, I posted something just recently on Instagram and said, I'm not going to sacrifice my peace for y'all insecurities. Period. I'm not.
That's dope.
I'm not doing it. And when I say peace, that's whatever brings me peace. My craft brings me peace. With me walking in bubbly, shaking everybody's hand, that brings me peace.
Peace. So y'all got to respect it.
I'm not sacrificing my peace for y'all insecurities. Game time.
Ooh, I love your energy, God.
Come on.
That's something I got. Like, as soon as you walked through the gate, I was like, okay, it's time to go.
Let's go.
Like you just said, game time.
It's game time. I gave a ball to a lot of people. I was passing the ball to a lot of people. Now come and try to take the ball from me. You can't. I play both sides of the court. I know how the whole court is ran now.
Exactly.
I sat on the bench for a while. I was the referee for a while. I was even the fucking basket that y'all shooting in. So at the end of the day, it's Jackiie LA, and I'm here to stay.
All right. We're going to get out of here. Thank you guys for tapping in. Please be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Mouthin Out. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
No, for real. Like I said, I've been watching your grind, but you were on my list. I just had to get my shit straight before I brought you on here so we make sure it was good. What are any last words before we get out of here? And then also give us your social media one more time so they can tap in.
I love y'all. Thank y'all for the people that stayed with me through my healing process, because I am a lot to deal with. And just shout out to the people that believed in me when they first met me and they knew I had something. And they always was telling me, like, you got it. Stop doing all of this. You keep trying to, but maybe that was my journey for me to realize. But y'all can follow me at The Real Jackiie LA with 2 eyes on IG. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's LA in the Streets. Also follow LA in the Streets on Instagram. It's LA in the Streets with a Z at the end. And I just made a page for entertainment therapy. So
how's that spelled?
Entertainment therapy is spelled regular at the end with an underscore. But honestly, any content I drop will be on lainthestreets.com, and it will be on the YouTube LA in the Streets. Yeah.
Right, there you guys have it. Like I always say, F what you talking about, because over here we mouthing out. Peace.
I like that.